Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today, with it being celebrating 50 years of Wolverine, Marvel Legends have been releasing over the last year, various different Wolverines with their various different characters alongside Wolverine. I feel like there is and was a lot of potential to release characters that we've never seen, like Albert and Elsa D, Tiger, various characters, various Wolverines. Ultimate Wolverine could be released again. We haven't had one since Toy Biz. Instead, they've gone for Fantastic Four, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. And this isn't me dissing this. If you're a Fantastic Four fan, this is definitely your bag. Me personally, I don't think I've read the Fantastic Four run with these two, and I think it's Valerie and Franklin as well. So I guess that's only been out maybe in the last sort of several years. I don't really read Fantastic Four. I've read some of the earlier stuff, some of the classic stuff. I've read some of the John Hickman's. I've certainly read that run. I love that run. However, I haven't read anything in many years. Now, I am well aware that I think, was it Jim Fixit or was it Hulk? Not entirely sure. Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, Wolverine did the Fantastic Four thing many years ago, but not like this. So we've got two different costumes, and I'm not even going to buy the other set, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these two. Do I just keep Wolverine or do I just let it go? I'm not sure. Not entirely sure. This is the first pack that I've ever got to and gone, do I actually want this or do I not? Anyway, without ado, let's get these two out and have a closer look. Okay, I bet you're wondering, what on earth are you doing? Usually you got them posed or at least standing up. I've had a bit of a disaster. I went to just do my initial sort of video, and I went to change one of the hands because I thought it'd be cool if I got one of the Foop hands in there. And, well, I've absolutely, in my entire life, taken a hand out on the Hasbro, and it's actually snapped. You can see it's literally like a little circle that goes around this little piece in here, and this bit is snapped. I'm not sure if they've changed hands or what, but yeah, absolutely good. I've never, like I said, never had that in my entire life, which makes me worry about changing any of the other hands. Just going to do this off camera very, very carefully. Okay, I managed to get Wolverine's hands on. Now, that looks like a solid peg, but maybe it's this bit that pops in there. Or maybe it's a new, different hand mechanism. I really don't know. But that's just completely thrown me. Never have I ever felt worried about taking a hand off a Hasbro figure until now. I don't usually apply much force, but, clearly I did in that case. Very, very disappointing. And like I said, very worried about other hands. And now I've got to remember who I brought this from and reach out and say, something's gone wrong. Never. Oh my God. I never had that. So, in terms of hands, so Spider-Man comes with an open palm hand and a flip hand. That's what you call it. And Wolverine comes with his adamantium claws hands and his fist hands as well. So you get two sets of hands. So very, very nicely. So let's just quickly try and have a look at Wolverine, if I can avoid breaking anything else. Now, it's a usual figure. It looks very cool. I like the X on there and the X on the belt. So they're still sort of retaining their uniqueness, which I find bizarre if you're part of the Fantastic Four, because surely you're Fantastic Four at this point and not X-Men related. So very interesting. So head can go round, can go up. Has a nice butterfly in there. I thought I had a paint issue there. I do not. Arm can go round. You get a swivel there. These are pin joints, which actually perhaps maybe reassures me about the hand. I'm quite surprised at that because there has been some recent pinless figures in terms of Wolverine. It's got an ab crunchy crunch there. yeah, he's got movement on the waist. Just be aware of your belt as well. He can almost do the splits. Has a swivel there, and he has a double there on the leg. Very, very nice. Nice left, right, up, and down, which is what you if I can bring that back down, which is what you expect. But yeah, so you can do all the things a Wolverine can do, which is, well, do whatever he does. He's the best at what he does, whatever that is on that particular day. Right, let's move Wolverine out. Let's have a Spider-Man. It's been a while since I had a Spider-Man figure in my hands. I really do like Spider-Man. I would love to buy Marvel Legends Spider-Man in particular. I used to on a regular basis. Apologies if you heard singing in the background. That was my son home from school. Well, at least he expresses himself. I'll give him that. So yeah, so sorry, as I was saying, like a man with a violin. I do like Spider-Man a great deal, and I would have loved, especially some of the animated figures. They look absolutely amazing. But even some of the comic stuff, I love the comic Spider-Man stuff as well. So I used to have quite a few back in the day. Unfortunately, sometimes sacrifices needed in life to survive, especially if you're in the UK these days. Got the anchoring round, so if it doesn't break off, it works quite fine. Worry about this one coming out. Oh my goodness, scary, scary times. But you also don't want two FIP hands unless he's in the spin. So he's got some great articulation, you know, to really do some awesome, awesome poses, especially with those legs. You got the spin on there, you got the double there, all pinless, which is awesome. Great, and up and down. And then just going back. So the body work is very, very simple. He's got no belt, but you can tell that this is a Spider-Man looking sort of suit. Very weird. He's got the pins there. I'm presuming once upon a time he had wings. I don't think he's got wings with this. I don't recall seeing anything. I will have a look in a minute, but I guess this is an old mold and it would have had the little spider bits that used to pop out the back, so that's a little bit disappointing. And you know, you just got the one head and then the Spider-Man emblem in there. So not really sure what else to say with these. I'm still overwhelmed by the fact that one of the hands broke off. I guess the only thing I can try and do is I'll try and do a decent pose to wrap up this video. But yeah, I'm just very, very disappointed in terms of that. I think I had this for a good few weeks, and I usually get quite excited to open them. Now I'm going to be worried every time I open a figure now, which I've never done before with Hasbro until now. I think the only figure that I broke, and you're going to hate me for this, was 2016 Rogue. And she accidentally fell off as I was setting up a display. She accidentally fell off my chest of drawers, which weren't very high, and the foot went. Don't get me wrong, I managed to glue the foot back on to get her into a reasonable position. However, it's not the same once you do that. So all in all, never had an issue with Hasbro until right now. So I hope this isn't the future with certain figures. I really do hope that is not the case. You're just going to fall on you. No, Wolverine's gone first. You might as well go as well. Anyway, let's wrap this video up. So I'm not always the best when it comes to poses. However, I have managed to get Spider-Man looking sort of reasonably off the floor and like he's shooting webs. Quite bizarrely, I guess I've got Wolverine on the ground, which doesn't really make sense because usually Spider-Man's in the air and Wolverine's sort of running. So maybe I could have done better with Wolverine, perhaps running instead of, you know, with his claws like that. Anyhow, together they're okay. They're not my cup of tea. Obviously, I'm still gonna collect Wolverines, but not my cup of tea at all. And you know, the broken hand just made it even worse, if I'm being honest with you. So very, very disappointed in terms of that. I wish it really didn't happen, and I have no idea how it happened. Never before have I had that happen. I'm sorry, I'm sounding like a broken record. Clearly a very disappointed collector right now, and I think most people would, because now I've got to jump through some hoops to try and either get a replacement hand or send this back for a replacement pack. And I've got to go digging back into where on earth did I order this from? I don't know. Anyway, if you like my video, please do support my video and subscribe. I hope I haven't put you off too much. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody that subscribed to me already. Really appreciate you a great deal. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.